Club, we explain a little bit about our club. What is Toastmasters Club and what is Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club? Let's wait for a second.
Just wait for a minute, everyone.
Yes, our strategy accounts will share the screen. Or maybe I will deliver a speech. No, in here.
Searching the PDF. Nih, mau check presentation. Sorry. Oh yes. Yes.
Okay, everyone. Maybe some of you asking, what is Toastmasters Club and what is Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club? So here you go. Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, and maybe we can first tell you about Toastmasters Club. Next. Okay, so Toastmasters Club is a non-profit educational organization that teaches about public speaking and leadership skills. And you can see in here that it's not only in Jakarta, it's not only in Ministry of Finance, but it's around the world. You can see in here, it's in 144 countries and many others. So in here, we provide a supportive learning community that can boost our public speaking skills. Next. So what makes Toastmasters different than the other English club? So because Toastmasters have pathways. Maybe some of you asking what is pathway? So pathways is more like a curriculum or the major that you take when you were in college. For example, when you want to master yourself how to give a good presentation, you can choose presentation mastery pathways. Maybe you want to, maybe you have skills in humor and you want to give speech by delivering a humor, you can choose engaging humor speech. Or maybe you want to develop more about leadership, you can choose leadership development. So it's more like a curriculum or a major that you want to choose based on the preferences of yours. And next, okay, so this is our session. So we have 3 sessions. First is prepare speech. So prepare speech is our member deliver their speech based on the project, based on the pathways that they have chosen before. So it's more like 5 until 7 minutes. Okay, speech. And then second session is table topics session. So in here, not only member, but everyone. Member, guest, and participant in here. So it's like impromptu speaking. So if you just given the question or the statement, you directly have to deliver your speech at the time. And the last but not least is evaluation session. So it's giving feedback to our members, and maybe I will tell you later about the rules in evaluation session. We can just go next. Okay, so here are our meeting role. We have Toastmaster of the meeting, it is like an MC, and we have table topic masters that like a moderator and more evaluators such as grammarian, counter that will count you that will be extra letter, and next speaker. So here we are, Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. So at first it was initially BKF Toastmasters Club, but right now because there are many Ministry of Finance that come to our clubs, so we change the name to Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. Next. And what are benefits if you come to join as a member? Okay, so you can see here we have pathways and we have level. If you want to complete that level, you have to complete your project, and the project is about delivering your speech, like the speech in the beginning. And you can see it here, you can practice yourself in writing speeches and improve yourself, your confidence, and more. Next. Now you can also maximize your potential and get a competitive advantage. Like this, you can see, I think the people is already in here. It is Toastmasters and Toastmasters that ever go to the contest, international contest. Like I remember also Toastmaster maybe that ever join contests. Okay, next. And not only that, we also learn about leadership in here because we also learn about networking. We can meet many people from different clubs. Like this, you can see the picture. We met from SCB Toastmasters Club, with Jakarta Toastmasters Club, and many others. Next. Okay, so here we are, our regular meeting every Friday at 5 p.m. You can join online or offline, it's whatever you want. And do not hesitate to come to our meeting because we are always open to you. And it's open for all. If you want to ask your friends, your family, or many people, you can invite them, even though that they are not Israel families. Ministry of Finance in there. And if you want to know more about the membership, you can follow our Instagram, Toastmasters. I think that's all from the presentation about our club. Hi. Yes, so we have many people we have today. And with that, I will count this very to open. Please. Okay, so our chapter of the community, the stage is yours. Okay, I can see this.
I'm really sorry. I think I have stopped share and what's happening?
That's totally okay, as long as everyone can see me, that's not a problem. So hi, good. If you have one, welcome to the virtual and Toastmasters class. Yay! So I hope, especially for the offline attendees, I hope that is okay for you because we have the other community having their practice right now, so maybe it will be a little bit noisy. But I hope that we can still hear each other's voice. So I would like to say welcome to our meeting today, our lovely meeting, because we have a lovely theme and also we have some lovely guests who are brought here by Toastmaster Ahan. So thank you very much for bringing your friends. We have 3 of her friends coming offline, which is really great. So thank you very much. So for today's meeting, we will have a theme, if I'm not mistaken, it's what is the theme?
Spark the mind, shine the light.
Spark the mind, mind the light. So thank you very much to feel dedicated for thinking about our theme for today. And as long as I remember, we will have 2 prepared speakers for today, which is Toastmaster Yelby and also Toastmaster Akala. So before we go to the next session, we will have 3 sessions. The first one is the prepared speeches session, and then the table topic session, and also the evaluation session. So let's go to the first one, which is the prepared speech session. And I think we will have Toastmaster Elmi as the first speaker, right?
Yes.
Is it Toastmaster Elmi first, or is it you first? Oh my god! I'm sorry, guys. So, okay, so before we go into the first session, in Toastmasters meeting, we have role takers. In every Toastmasters meeting, we have people who will help us to evaluate the meeting. And hence, I will call for the GE or the general evaluator to come here and also to introduce the role takers for today. So, the Toastmaster, yeah. Hey, Toastmaster Rita, and again with me, but now I am as the general evaluator. So I'm not alone in here, but I'm not alone like because I have many evaluators for today. And yes, I will just call it by myself. So at first it will be grammarian. So grammarian will not about your grammar, but it's not just one by one, it's the overall grammarian. And second is so the accountant will come to like how many and many repetitive words that you said before. And the trick is about the timer. So as I said before that we have 3 sessions. And for the prepared speech, the time is for 507 minutes. For the table topic, so everyone that want to join table topic, just note that the time for table topic is 1 until 2 minutes. So you have to speak in that time, in that range of time, 1 minute until 1 minute until 2 minutes, and you can wrap up your speech until 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And then the evaluation sessions is about 2 until 3 minutes. And I think that's the evaluation for today. And also the ballot counter, of course, that will count the voting, who is the best table topic speakers for today, and who is the best prepared speech, and of course, who is the best accreditation speakers for today. And that's all from general order, and we'll back again to our Toastmaster meeting.
So for those of you who have not been in any Toastmasters meeting before, so we usually shake our hands when we transfer our role. That's the first thing. The second thing is that please don't feel overwhelmed, because especially if this is your first meeting, because we have many roles, we have people who are we have people changing, coming and also going on the stage. So just try to follow the flow, and I believe that we will get used to it eventually. So let's get into the first session, which is the prepared speech session. The first speaker will be Toastmaster Kelly. So our VP here has been busy. Yeah. You're going to be the first speaker. So I'm going to call for your personal evaluator, which is Toastmaster Yanta. So Toastmaster Yanta, please come to the stage and introduce your speaker.
Okay.
Stage.
Thank you very much. Okay. Toastmaster Ilmi. Toastmaster Ilmi will be delivering her speech in level 1, project 4. It's presentation mastery, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. And in this project, Toastmaster Ilmi will be delivering 3 speeches, and this is her first speeches. The purpose of her speech is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. And because this is her first speech, after this, I will give her evaluation, and then she will try to apply this feedback in her next prepared speech. And for this speech, her speech title is "How much sleep do you need?" Maybe Toastmaster Ilmi, you can confirm your audibility and your visibility first.
Okay, thank you. Am I audible and visible, everyone?
Yes, thank you very much.
Great.
Besides your evaluator, I will be your timer, so I will give a sign when I'm ready to time you. Okay. Toastmaster Ilmi,
Also,
how much sleep?
the filler?
Can
Because
I maybe?
Yeah, I am a counter, so anyone can help me become.
Yeah, I can count your fill words.
Thank you, Kadita.
For time, can you back up me up for this time? Because I will be your evaluator. I can do both.
On the screen.
Oh no. Oh yeah, time. Can you spotlight yourself? Wait for a moment. That's what's really.
Siapa yang mau di spotlight? Iren. Siapa timernya?
Aaron will back it up for speech.
Before you're ready, you will turn your camera.
Are you ready? Okay.
Is it?
It's spotlight.
I'm not spotlight. Can you stop me?
And also Toastmasters. Okay. Toastmaster ilmu. How much sleep do you need? Toastmaster ilmu.
I hate sleep. I rather reading a book or maybe watching a movie or maybe doing some sport until the accident coming to me last week changed my life. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for attending today's meeting. Thank you so much for Toastmaster of the Day and also all the fellow Toastmaster and guests. Yes, as you heard before, I hate to sleep. And then last week I got the injured, so it's kind of putting myself in the right feet until the neck. And also, when I going to the doctor, you can guess what the doctor said to me. Maybe anyone here can guess what's the question from the doctors. Maybe if I can expect it for the first time, I will expect that my doctors will say, do you skip your breakfast or do you have any problem with your peer? No, that's all wrong. The doctor said to me, do you have any problem issue? So I answered with my doctors, yes, how do you know? And he said to me that I can know from your eye and your eye bag because there's a lot of person young, especially for young generations, don't put the sleep as the investment for their body. They always keep the sleep and choose the others activity, either their hobbies, maybe their self-improvement, etc. But my doctor said to me that if you want to live longer, you have to put the sleep on your schedule to invest in your body. And of course, I don't believe it because I think sleep is not really necessary. And even after I get the accident because I'm losing the focus when I riding my bike, and I asked to her, why is sleep becoming so important in our life? My doctor said again, yes, it is because your brain needs to get a rest to maximum their muscle. If you're not, then you are now using your focus, and maybe someday you can get the Alzheimer too, on other diseases that attacking your brain. Okay, then I realize I have another question to my doctors. So how many hours that do I need to sleep every day? And my doctor said again to me, I want to ask you before the accident happened, how many hours you spent to just going to sleep? I answered that I just have 3 hours for sleep because I reading a novel. And my doctor said again, that's not even fulfilling the minimum for the body needs for repairing their self to to improve to become a good uh, body again. So I asked her again. So how do I know? Maybe you can share to me. How do I can know what's the minimum durations for my sleep? Because I think 5 until 7 hours is so long. I can do a lot of things in that hours. And my doctor says, okay, then this is the tips that I want to give to you. After this injured, you can take a rest for 3 days without going to work, without thinking about your problem or maybe your supervisor task, etc. Or maybe your college task, everything. You have to just take a break for 3 days, and you can enjoy your life without thinking anything. And you're going to sleep properly every day, setting up 5 until 7 hours per day. But if you're not suitable with that kind of hours, you can adjust with yourself. First, but this is the thing that you have to put the attention. If you are feeling sleepy, then you're going to sleep. But if you are feeling enough, then you wake up fresh, then don't continue the sleeping. You have to just wake. So that's you can knowing the exact minimum duration for sleep that you need for a day. And okay, and then I will try it. And but after knowing my minimum needs for sleep hour, how I know and I'm sure that I get better in my sleep because I always wake up every 1 hour in a day when I sleep with a lot of reason, even with just the small noises or maybe the light changes, I can wake up. And my doctor said you have to preparing yourself with 3 steps of mind before you sleep. You have to prepare your body, your environment, and your mind. The first one, you have to stop for 10 seconds to just not doing anything. Like your body is the same kind of laptop. When you are going to restart them, then you have to close every activity on them, right? So it's the same kind of yours. You have to take a break for 10 seconds for not doing anything. And you take a breath and you set the environment. If you are comfortable with the dark with your in your room, then you can lighting off all of the kind of light. But if you're not comfortable with darkness when you sleep, then you can use the bare minimum of the light on the room. And after your body, mind, and environment are ready to sleep, you have to feeling your mind that ready to sleep. You have to feel, okay, I will take this chance to sleep and give my body to improve to become a better and healthier body in the next morning. And that's for me. I hope you can maintain your health and remember that your sleep is your investment to live longer. Back to you. Thank you so much.
Oh, where did you get that?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Naomi, for your beautiful speech about sleep, which is very important, I suppose. So I think since we are a little bit tight in time, I think we need to go to the second speaker, which is Toastmaster Ankara.
Masa.
So people in the online meeting, can you hear my voice? Can anyone confirm if I am audible?
Not clear enough.
Yeah. Oh, they are audible. Okay. Okay, so the second speaker is Toastmaster Ankara, and I'm going to be the evaluator. Yay!
Yay!
So, ako pag-apil ko So, Toastmaster Ankara here is in presentation mastery pathways. So in Toastmaster meeting, we have pathways. It's like the major that you choose when you join Toastmaster. So he is currently in his level 2 project 1. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. And also the purpose of this speech is for the member to share the impact of his or her style on others. So we're going to witness Toastmaster Ankara's speech about communication style. So Toastmaster Ankara, are you ready? You can come to the stage here.
Yeah, I will time.
Can you confirm your audibility and
Where is my sound?
Before I start, can anybody in the online room confirm whether I'm audible or not?
Where is my sound?
You're audible.
Okay, I'm obviously visible from the screen here, so. Okay.
okay. Toastmaster Akara, my communication style Toastmaster Akara. Wait, I need to.
Can you test your audibility once again?
Hello, am I audible? Ready?
Can you have a timer if you want? Because if you become the timer, They
Hang on,
cannot-
I'm trying to spotlight
Yes.
myself.
because if you become the timer, everyone in the online room cannot see us.
Yes.
Maybe I.
Oh, Irene aja, okay. Sorry.
Are you ready? Go.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So, ever since I was very little, my parents always forced me to participate in competitions that requires me to speak in front of an audience. Have you ever been in a position where you don't want to do something, but because your parents told you to, you have to do them anyway? For every contest that I have participated in, I would riot for my parents to just take me home. I've always been a craven when it comes to speaking in front of an audience. And when asked to be in front of people, talking about who knows what, my legs cannot stop shaking. If I hold out my hands like this, you guys would surely know what I mean, especially the people in the offline room. Even to this day, I'm still a scaredy cat when it comes to public speaking. Needless to say, I have never won these competitions that my parents registered me in. Poetry competition, I cannot make the facial expressions the way those winners do. Speech competition, I did not know how to do hand gestures or body language that makes a good speech. I mean, I could barely stand straight, let alone do body language and hand gestures like those winners do. I never feel bullish when it comes to public speaking. When finally I reached high school, and yet again, my teachers forced me to be in the debate team. To all my fellow debaters out there, if any of you are watching, I hated debate. It's just not fun to get into a heated argument with another group of people because I take things too personally sometimes. But in spite of that, my team and I seem to have good luck in debate. We seem to always win these high school debate competitions time and time again. So as time goes by, I sort of thought to myself, Akara, why are you so scared to do a speech? But when it comes to debate, you could actually handle it. And I never actually found out the answer to that. It just seems that it's a natural response for me to be scared. I'm scared that what I say might be wrong. I'm scared that what I say might be uninspiring. I'm scared that what I say might not be funny. And if I'm wrong, then people would laugh at me and talk about it behind my back. So I was always so focused on the mistakes even before they happened. That filled my head with a huge black plague fear of public speaking. Well, I thought that I might never find the answer to my question, but as it turns out, recently, I found a little information about myself through my Toastmasters project. So long story short, I did this mini quiz in my project that asked me what my communication style is. I did the quiz and my results were quite staggering. The quiz said that my communication style was the analytical type. Dang. With a name so complicated, I just couldn't get what it meant at the time. What even is an analytical communication style? Well, apparently, an analytical communicator is cautious, precise, and disciplined. As I dove deeper into what that means, things started to make a lot of sense in here. My fear of public speaking came from my cautiousness. I see public speaking as a threat to my self-image if I ever made a silly mistake in front of other people. Speaking of precise, I don't like improv or improvisation. That is why table topics is such a challenge for me, because it's always uncertain what kind of questions you're gonna get and how I'm gonna answer those questions. And when writing or deliver a speech, I like to have guidelines and stay within those guidelines, just to make sure that what I'm doing is within the normal standards. I guess you could say that that is me being disciplined, and I always think inside of the box. So if you guys ever need somebody to think outside of the box, I'm not your guy. For me and a few people who know me, it's kind of spot on the way this analytical communication style describes me. I've been a Toastmasters member for almost 2 years now, and I just finished level 1 of my pathways 3 weeks ago. Well, that's because I always needed to make sure that I had the time to write a speech, I had time to practice the speech, and even then, I needed to make sure that I could come here in the offline room so I could deliver the speech the way I imagined it to. If even one of those factors went wrong, I would just choose to not deliver the speech at all. I have to know exactly what I'm gonna talk about, even before thinking about doing a speech, let alone table topics. And that might be why I could handle myself a little bit better in a debate rather than an impromptu speech or poetry. Because I like spitting out facts that I know that it cannot be denied by other people. There is a certainty in making arguments based on the knowledge that you know and remember, rather than thinking of something on the spot. Learning about my communication style really opened up my perspective that sometimes it's not about trying to copy what other people are doing. A lot of times we try to be something that we are not and just could not figure out how to. I would say stop doing that. Do what works for you, do what feels right in your head. Your style belongs to you, and there will come a time and place where your communication style would be really handy and needed by people. Whether you are the direct type who would be really good at spontaneous things like table topics, initiating type, who are those people that are easy to talk to because they're always so fun in nature, such as I'm right here. The supportive type, who would be great as motivational speakers to lift other spirits up. I think that's just like Anita right here. Or even if you are a bit analytical like me, who likes structure and certainty in a very uncertain world. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ankara, for your speech. So everyone, that's the second speech. So I would like to say thank you very much and congratulations to Toastmaster Ilmi and Toastmaster Akara for delivering their speeches, which is not easy, I believe. So hats off to both of you. So let's go to the next session, which will be the table topic session. This is the most awaited session for all people because if in the first session, the previous session is only for the members to deliver their speech. In this session, the second session, everyone is able to deliver their speech through the table topic speech. So after this, we will have the table topic master leading the session. So I would like to call for Toastmaster Aan to lead the session. Please, Toastmaster Aan.
Thank you, Kadita, and good evening, everyone in the online room and also in the offline room. So, have you guys ever heard about you become what you think? Anyone here? You become what you think.
Yeah.
Only Atara and also Kadita and Pasienta.
I agree.
The other? No? Yes?
agree.
So, do you guys believe in that sentence? Or in that quote? You become what you think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What about
agree.
Samantha? Do you believe that you become what you think?
Yes, I would.
Yes.
Yeah. And today we are gonna talk about it with the special theme, which is maybe Akara, you can help me to share the screen. Okay, our theme today is spark the mind, shine the light. Yay! And actually, this time is about positive thinking. So maybe we can measure in this meeting who have the negative and also the positive thinking again. Okay. And our WOD or word of the day is next. Okay. Bullish. Is that the right pronunciation? Yes, bullish. Maybe we can say it together in the online room, also in the offline room. 1, 2, 3. Bullish. Okay, once again, 1, 2, 3. Bullish. So the meaning of this WOD is confident or optimistic about something. Please, everyone who would like to give the impromptu speech or maybe be the speaker in a counter topic session, you can use this word. For example, is despite the gloomy forecast, I am bullish that there will be sunshine later in the day. So bullish is actually the adjective. Okay, so without further ado, we have 3 types of question which can be divided into 3 colors. Next. 3 colors. The 3 colors.
Which one is the three colors? Okay. Oh, di belakang.
Okay. Red, yellow, and also blue. You can choose or you can pick one of the color and you will get the question based on the color you pick. Anyone, maybe first of all, I would like to offer the opportunity to the offline person. Anyone like to try? Color?
Dikasih pertanyaan. Pertanyaan.
Yeah.
Random one of the
Random
color
question.
and you will be given topic, statement or question.
Really?
You will respond to that.
So we can like to re-explain the time and also maybe the way how we can do this double quick session. So you will have 2.5 minutes or maybe 2 minutes and 30 seconds to deliver the speech. So if it has been reached 1 minute, it will be green light. And also 1.5 is yellow, and also 2 minutes it will be red, the color of the timer. But you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Okay.
What is the thing?
The theme of the day is spark to the mind. Spark to the mind, like the
Shine the light.
shine the light.
You will get the question.
So you will get the question. I mean, like, please pick one of the color, and you will get the question, or maybe the statement, or maybe the quote, and you will give your speech based on the quote or maybe
Yeah.
the question.
Just pick the color.
Yeah.
Uh,
What color will you choose?
When I start my speech,
Yes.
the screen will be green first, yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
which one is the better color to stop
Oh no.
the speech?
Oh,
The speech
red.
is red.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's better to stop on red
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, it's the reminder that you will still have 30 more seconds.
30 more.
So the maximum is 2 and 30 seconds.
Yeah. Only
Okay.
2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, please choose one of
I
the
think I will pick yellow color in the middle.
Okay.
yellow color. Okay, let's see what's the question.
This question will be what I am.
Yeah, so you will deliver your speech based on the question or maybe the quote
Oh.
that appear.
Can be question,
Whatever
quote,
you
or
want.
just a statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, just relax because no one will judge you. No one will judge your idea and everything. Okay, your question is, what is the best piece of advice that you have received? I think this question is very related to your life, my life, because actually, guys, he have so many experience. Okay. Soon to be the master Matlab, what is the best piece of advice that you have received? What is the best piece of advice that you have received? Soon to be the master Matlab, you may have the floor.
Thanks for the opportunity, Toastmaster. Good evening, everyone on offline room and online. Let me introduce myself. My name is Manuel. I think this is my first opportunity to join this club. So the topic for today is what is the best advice I've received in my life. So as a human being, we have a lot of goals. As a student, I have goals to be a master in abroad sea, and as a child, as a family member, I want to make my parents proud of me and always feel happy in their life. So to to gain that goals that I have one I have one motivation in my life. So I read a book. It's called Atomic Habit by James Clear. And one of the best quotes that I applied in my life is, with a big enough why, you can overcome anyhow. So in your life, you have goals, and no matter what is your goals and how hard to achieve that goals, if you have faith in your life, if you know why am I doing this, you will know how to do things to reach your goals. I think it's I already applied it to myself. So at the moment on my 20s, I just sat down and think, what is my goal? What I want to be and why is it? So the first why is my family and my future. So I think I found how. So how to reach my goals is I want to be rich. I think it's all that I can say to you guys. Good evening.
So please everyone, once again, give round of applause for Toastmasters Thailand. So actually, he also joined Toastmasters meeting before in Pekanbaru, yes?
Once.
Yes, once in Pekanbaru. And this is, maybe we can say his twice time, yes, twice time. Yes. Okay. So the next speaker is, I would like to offer the opportunity to the participants in the online room. Anyone, please raise your hand if you would like to give your speech in the table topic session. Anyone? In the online room? Okay. Soon to be Toastmaster Ahmad. Okay, soon to be Toastmaster Ahmad. Are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hi. So is this your first time joining Ministry?
Yes, it's my really first time joining the meeting.
Joining. Okay, soon to be Toastmaster Ahmad. What color will you pick?
I think it's gonna be blue.
Blue, okay, like the sky. Sky. Okay, let's see what will be your passion. Okay. Soon to be Toastmaster Ahmad. Share a smile-worthy moment from your day. Share a smile-worthy moment from your day. Soon to be Toastmaster Ahmad, the time is yours.
Okay. So this is okay. So I don't know it's gonna make you guys smile or not, but I'm just gonna share oh my god. So I wanna tell you about the yesterday story. So yesterday I went to the office, and then And then I brought my own lunch. And then when I brought my own lunch, so but uh when I brought my own lunch, and then it's a raw meat, and then I supposed to cook it in the office, and then it's also my first time doing it. So when I cooked it in the office, so I set the timer. So the timer should be only 20 minutes, but I have an idea to make it 20 about 5 minutes more, so it's gonna be 25 minutes. And then when I did it, too bad, uh the meat is burnt, the raw meat is burnt. But one of my mate is asking me like, how would it taste? And I'm too shy to say that I cannot cook. So I'm just saying like, oh, it's all good. And then I was just eating the burnt meat, something like that. Okay, maybe that's all my speech.
Thank you very much, Master Ahmad. What an amazing story, and also thank you very much for sharing your story to us this evening. So first of all, maybe I'd like to have a little bit chit chat with you. So are you from Ministry of Finance, or
Yes, I work in the Ministry of Finance.
which department?
Lembaga National Single Window.
Oh, next week. Okay, thank you very
Yes.
much. I hope to see you again in next week. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, since we Toastmaster Ahmed, since you are the first timer here, so you have the opportunity to randomly pick one of the participants, maybe online and also offline, to be the next speaker. So who will be chosen by you? Anyone?
But I actually don't really know you
Maybe you can
guys.
just say the color of the dress that we are wearing.
Maybe the girl with the with oh my god,
The girl.
The girl?
the girl with batik shirt.
Batik, okay.
Yay.
Batik ya, yang hijabi orang non hijabi.
Hijabi.
The non-hijabi one.
Oh. Thank you, Mas Ahmad. Kailan you may have the stage. And so I would like to remind all of the participants to use the WOU, which means bullish, because I believe, because I am bullish that all of you have the capability to use the WOU. Okay, Kailan, what bullish? Confident, optimist. Okay. What color? Kailan, will you choose?
Okay, so can you just be time? I think I will set.
Okay, Kairan. So you are so independent woman, Kairan. That's how the time by yourself. Okay.
So I think I will choose green.
Okay. Green.
Is it green or blue?
It's in the middle, sort of. Okay,
Okay. So what is the question, Mas Rakara?
here it is.
Whoa. Okay, here we go.
Don't give me a hard question.
This Mas Iren, describe a positive change that you see in yourself.
Okay.
Very good question, yeah. Describe positive change that you see in yourself. Mas Iren, the time is yours.
Okay, so maybe I want to tell you about my story when I joined Toastmasters Club. Because right now you are in Toastmasters Club, but it doesn't mean that I want to do a marketing. No, I don't want to do a part-time salary here because that's the moment when I change myself, not change myself. I experience a changing life. Wow. Okay, so the first time I came to Toastmasters in 2019. It's a long time ago. So I was invited by my friends to come to Toastmasters, and at first I felt so that I doubted myself. I'm nervous. I was nervous. But then when I stepped to that room, everyone in that room really, really greeted me with such a great heart. And even they just said like, just talk in Indonesia, in English, whatever you want. Maybe you want to mix it, it's also okay. And I remember that time Toastmaster Saral, Toastmaster Uki, they welcome us, they welcome me very great. And then maybe at that time I still so nervous. But that time goes fast, and at that time I learned about public speaking. I learned about how to deliver more and more. And I believe that from the practice that we have, more and more we can make a progress. And that's the changing moment of my life when I become brave, when I bullish myself to come to the place to speak in front of many people, from the people that may be very afraid, until right now I am from the people that have to deliver as a president in this country.
Yeah. Thank you, Mylen. What a great story, guys. So this is a story that's very inspiring. Hopefully all of us who is nervous now, so believe it that's totally okay. And I believe that everyone also feels the nervous. Okay, so I would like to confirm. Do we still have time for this test?
I think it's okay if we.
I think it's okay if we have one more.
One more.
or two lah.
Two maybe. Yeah.
One or two. Okay. Maybe one in the offline room and also one in the online room. Okay. Maybe the next one is in the online room. Anyone who would like to give the speech?
Last chance, everyone.
Where are the three questions?
What about Toastmaster
Let
F?
me try.
Oh yes, of course.
Since if he wants to try.
Soon to be Toastmaster FB.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Let
Yeah.
me try.
Oh, what color do you pick? Soon to be Toastmaster FB.
Actually, I just wanna add more about describe a positive change that I see in myself. That's forget it. I have to choose that colors.
You want to
Okay.
use the question that Ilan used before?
Oh, you. Okay, of course.
It's okay. It's okay.
But that's okay. I just have to choose that colors.
Also,
Bismillah.
New questions.
Yellow.
new question. Okay, new question. So, what color?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, yellow is Mas.
Okay, sure.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
So, this is Mas Evi. Jeng jeng
What
jeng.
keeps you going in? Okay, thank you.
Keeps you going every day. What keeps you going every day? So,
Okay. Okay, I'm trying. Hi everyone. Good evening. I'm
Good
Effie.
evening.
I'm 40 years old. Yes, I'm the oldest. And thank you for the opportunity having me here. This is my first time, really my first time joining this class. What keeps you going every day? Maybe the spirit. If I can say you my experience about fairness, I have through my fairness for 5 years ago, and then it seems that I don't have any goal at all in my life, and then every day I just met to myself and I met to everyone. But I couldn't do something better gitu ya. Then at the first time when I have that fairness, I couldn't do anything productive. But then I have to change my habit and then finally lesson learned, and I got something new in myself, and finally I found my passion, that is writing. And then every day I keep writing in my journal, and that is make me so what is it called? That makes me so happy. And then day by day my fairness going apa ya? I can keep doing my life. I can stay in my own with writing, and maybe that's it. I going my spirit every day with writing in my journal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sundar Toastmaster FP. Previously, in the webinar that we attend as the speakers, I say that joining Toastmasters is not only about the speech that we deliver, but it's about the story that we build and also the inspiration that we get from every meeting and also every person we meet in the meeting. So you are our inspiration today. We believe that time has no limit, so that's what you prove to us today. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Epi, Toastmaster Epi. Hopefully next week we can also see you as the speaker in the fellow topic session. Please everyone give her applause for this. Okay, so in the offline room, who would like to be the next speaker? Okay. Maybe you can introduce yourself during it.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Dullah Dayani. I'm from Pusat Jagal, Ministry of Finance. I think my fourth time.
Thank you for
Becoming a mentor in the meeting.
Yeah. So we have one question left. Okay, the question is.
Okay.
Mas Rulu, maybe you can use our WOD, which is bullish. Bullish, yes. Bullish, like optimist, optimistic, or positive thinking. The adjective, which is like I'm bullish, you can do that. I'm optimistic, you can do that. So the question is, have you ever positively impacted someone else? Have you ever positively impacted someone else? So to just master dulu, you might have the floor.
Thank you very much. I think I'm going to tell you a story about how I finished my thesis, for my thesis, and I think I kind of finished my thesis kind of fast. That I left all my classmates behind, but I guess since I'm not actually that smart, or I just do average in the class, and some of my friends be like, "Wow, if she can do that, I believe that myself can do that too."
WOD spotted.
So probably that's an intentionally being some motivation to my other classmates that still haven't done the thesis yet. So I'm not trying to brag myself, but just maybe what we can choose to positively impact someone else with what we have done, not by our words or storytelling. I think that's the only positive impact. Thank you very much for the time.
Oh, you can only impact the others by what we do, not only by not only by the words we say. Thank you very much, Senator Mas Lulu, for sharing positive quotes with everybody. Yay. So Senator Mas Lulu is our last speaker in the table conversation, guys. Next, please consider and choose the best table topic speaker. Based on your opinion. And then that's all our table topic session for today. See you next week, and we cannot wait to listen to your speech. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmasters, for delivering the delightful table topic session. We had fun, definitely, and I wish that I could deliver my speech, but I could not because we don't have the time. So I think it's time for us to go for the evaluation session. So I think I will call for the personal evaluator first. Since we have two prepared speakers and we are going to have the personal evaluators for both of them. For Toastmaster Ilmi's evaluator is Toastmaster Yanta. So to Toastmaster Yanta, dari bawah ke dari bawah ya? Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, guys. So for the evaluation session, I'm going to call general evaluator to call back all the evaluators to help us improve. So to Toastmaster Irene, the screen is yours. Okay, that makes me a how general evaluator, but right now we want to enter the evaluation session. This is the last but not least our session. So here everyone will give a feedback about our speeches, and not only that, we will listen to the personal evaluator. And we start from our first evaluator. It is Toastmaster Sianta, our first evaluator.
Hey.
The stage is yours.
Okay. Is this safe? Okay. I want to confirm my audibility and my visibility. Am I audible and visible? Especially for Toastmaster Ilmi? Okay, thank you. Timers ready? Can you spotlight the time? Yes.
Okay.
How much time do we really need to sleep? That's your speech. How much? What is sufficient amount of time do we need to sleep? That's a really good topic of your speech, which intrigued me and give me insight and also feedback for my own sleeping routine. And I can see why your speech is thrilled me, because I can see that you are improving. Now I can see you are standing with a full screen, and I can see almost half of your body. That's really great. It will benefit you to show up more posture, hand posture, body gesture, etc. And it's really great. And like I said, based on that advantage, you can use your hand gesture more effectively. And always in your speech, you always make a speech which is led by example, and also your own life experience. It can be inspiring and motivating the audience, including me. And still, there are some room for you to improve. I can see that you have used I see irregular body movement. You can just make your body movement more left to the right, 1 second, 2 seconds to the right to capture the range of audience. It will be so beneficial if you can make your body movement count, or 1 second, 2 second to the left, to the right, and it's one also your hand gesture. You can make that more meaningful. Your topic of the speech is about sleeping. You can use like your hand gesture sleep, and also you explain about the time, sufficient time to sleep. You can use your hands to show the number 2, 3, 8, and etc. Uh, and still your speech, which is led by example, your own life experience is really inspiring and can move the audience. That's very powerful speech. And I hope you will deliver your next speech, because I can see you are improving in each of your every speech, and I can't wait to see your improvement in your next speech. So to summarize, I like your standing posture, your led by example speech, life experience speech, and you will need just to improve your hand gesture and your body movement. That's all from me. Thank you.
Mas Dana is also improving in delivering the speech, not only the speech but also the evaluation, ya man. Yes. Wow. Oh lagi kan? Oh iya. Kamu benar jadi saksi dari awal gitu kan. Beberapa kali kan 2 bulan itu lagi kan.
Iya, itu sampai ini kan.
Okay, so back with me again as general collaborator, and I will call another personal collaborator. It is our immediate past president, Toastmasters Dita. The stage is yours.
Immediate anymore. Well, first of all, I'm going to confirm my audibility. Can you all hear my voice?
Yes.
People in the online setting, okay? Can you see my beautiful face?
Agak
Jadi
kecil ya.
Small. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A witty and confident speaker is what I will remember Toastmaster Akara for. So I believe all of us can see the way he integrates the speech, the materials, the information from his project into the story that he has. That's the first thing that I like from his speech. It's like he used the story, or his personal story, and then he integrates it with the materials that he has in the projects about communication style. And I believe we all really drowned into his story, right? It's like we get caught by the story that he used in the speech. And I think that's the strength, because story is one of the things that can caught the audience attention. So that's good. And second one, I really love the confidence, even though he said previously that if you see me raising my hands like this, he looked trembling at first. I can see that. But as time goes by, we can see that he was getting more and more comfortable with the space that he uses here, and also with the audience that he see during the speech, because he keeps putting his attention to all of the audiences, and which is great. So I can say that he is indeed a confident speaker, even though he say that I am afraid of public speaking. But we can see that he's not really afraid. He did well, really well. So I believe we all agree with that. And also, we can see how he used a very clear and loud voice. This is something that not most people really realize, because sometimes we kind of forget to maintain our voice, our intonation, our speed, which is one of Toastmaster Akara's strengths. So that's the other thing that I like from his speech. Some things that perhaps we can improve together with Toastmaster Akara. The first one is the eye focus. I can see that he can put his attention to all of the audiences. It's like he was staring at me in this side, and then he stared in this side too, and at some points in the online audiences, but I can see that he's staring at his screen here. So I'm sorry for pointing that out. Yeah, I think it's something that we can improve together. Because it's okay to put our eyes in some places, but I think we need to be more aware of that. And the second one, at some points of his speech, I noticed that he got his speed up a little bit, and then but it's really good because he can go to the proper speed again. So that's really great. So I would say your strength lies in your intelligence. We have our smart guy here because he can use the humor, he can integrate the materials, the information, and the stories as well. I think it's smart. And then the confidence. So that are your strengths. So I believe you're going to be a more and more confident speaker as time goes by. So I think that's all for me. Back to you, Madam General Intelligence. Okay, so in here we will move to the next session where we will talk about in our counter first. Are you ready, Kalita? Maybe we can.
Counter Toastmaster ini.
Okay, apa itu sebetulnya? Okay, Toastmaster, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Oh, ini bagus banget stiker
we
ini, Kak.
will conduct one of evaluation stations in here, and Toastmasters tell me the screen is yours.
Okay, congratulations everyone for successing delivering your message today. Give applause for everyone who gave a speech today. Wait for a while. I searching for my this one. Okay. Okay, the first one I want to maybe share for you, and it's for my reminders too, that we have three filler example. We have filler sound, filler praise, and filler words. Maybe if you only use it once, it cannot be a filler. But if you like heard now, I also use a filler, but we try our best, right? And if you use this kind of fillers more than twice, then it can be mentioning as a filler. So today we're gonna give the evaluations for. Oh, okay. I don't know where my speech for the filler, but I should believe that I don't mention the VOD, double OD. Today's word is bullish. I'm not mentioning it. And also for TM Akara too. If I'm not mistaken, TM Akara do not mentioning the filler words too. And sorry if I'm getting wrong when I'm mentioning the name for STBTM Palace, if I'm mistaken, you use for 6 times and so for 5 times. Me personally, when I first joining Toastmaster in this year, I use filler for 20 kind of time. So everyone don't get it personal. We will getting work for this. And STBTM Ahmad, we have for 15 and so for 5th time and not mentioning the bullish word. And also Tim Ireland, our president, none of the filler words she used, and we spotted one word of the day. And for Miss Sefi, it's my supervisor, everyone. So please welcoming my supervisor. Okay, I will give you my evaluation, yeah, Mrs. Effie. You have for 5 times and for 3 times. And for STBTM Nurul, you have for 4 times and for 1 time and like for 3 times. And TM Yanta and Dita, maybe if I'm not, you don't have to, I don't have to put the filler words for evaluation speech, yeah. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's from me. Back to you to our GE. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Sasha. Ilmi, what a comprehensive counter report. You really detailed when you just write about our and everything else. Thank you so much for your report. And we go next to our grammarian. It's you again? Okay. So I think because our regular grammarian, maybe we can open the course.
Share dari
Our
situ
Toastmaster
duduk aja
share.
berarti Ras.
Okay, let me try to get my screen sharing to work. Yeah.
Okay. The screen is yours.
It doesn't work like this. Oh my God.
Atau enggak ini dulu yang lain aja dulu kali. while waiting.
Okay, so we will choose timer. Another comprehensive evaluation. And we will give it our time. Yang Kak, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Dr. Iren, as our general evaluator in our evening's meeting. So maybe I'll give the conclusion up front. All the speakers in our evening's meeting are eligible to be voted with the details which I will explain. From our prepared speech speaker, Toastmaster Ilmi, with the time 6 minutes and 51 seconds. Toastmaster, the second prepared speech speaker, Toastmaster Akara, with 7 minutes and 14 seconds. And we move to our prepared speech, table topic speakers. First from soon to be Toastmaster Maglev, it's 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And next, soon to be Toastmaster Ahmad Al-Mukni, it's 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Continued by Toastmaster Iren, it's 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And to the last is soon to be Toastmaster Effie with 2 minutes and 39 seconds. And last, soon to be Toastmaster Lulu, 1 minute and 38 seconds. And for the evaluation speech, from myself is 3 minutes and 27 seconds, and Toastmaster Dita 3 minutes and 19 seconds. So everyone is eligible to be voted. So that's the report from me. As timers, I'll give back the floor to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Iren. Thank you very much. And in addition, you can start the vote by giving your vote to our ballot counter, Toastmaster Sinja.
How to vote, Mas?
Zoom.
Zoom chat.
What about the
We have link.
offline attendance?
I think there
Offline?
Ada link.
ada linknya.
I don't know. Aku aja belum di vote.
Oh,
Eh.
hello, you can start voting through this link ya dari Akara ya?
Iya, Mbak Anja lagi AFK.
Oh, how to share?
Hi guys, I'm back. Please share the link. Akara, can you help me share the link to the chat box, please?
Okay.
Yes, but the link has already been shared through the chat box.
Okay, thank you.
Yourself too, guys. If you
Yes.
want vote yourself, that's totally okay. That's familiar.
Yes.
That's normal.
Yes. Okay.
That's normal. Vote yourself. Yes.
Okay, interested speech voice.
Siapa ya?
Okay, so right now we will move to our regular variant. It is computers. Taki, the screen and stage is yours.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Happy to be back in another meeting, another time that I will become your grammarian today. So, first of all, I would like to thank Toastmaster Ilmi for helping me keeping track of the WOD counts. I also have kept track of the WOD counts for today's meeting. So, in fact, I did use the WOD count in my speech. I think I wrote it in my script, but I'm not really sure whether I used it or not. So here I counted that I used the WOD and Toastmaster Aan used the WOD too. Toastmaster Iren and soon to be Toastmaster Lulu. So that's quite good. We have 4 WOD users out of all of our speakers. All right, let's move on to our favorite session ever, grammar misuses. So here I have noticed somebody mention, how do I can know how much sleep I should get? This sentence does not, because we have an excessive word right there, it doesn't really make grammatical sense. So what can we do to improve this sentence is just, you see these words that I've circled right here?
Yes.
Just use one of them. We can just erase one. So, for example, if you want to say, how do I know how much sleep I should get? That would be grammatically correct. Or if you decide to use can instead, how can I know how much sleep I should get? So it's not necessary to use both of these words. In fact, when you use both of these words in the same sentence, it does not make grammatical sense. Okay, for the second part is your body is the same kind of laptop. So this sentence actually makes grammatical sense, but the comparison here is between your body and a laptop. So when we want to say that your body is the same kind of laptop, it doesn't really make realistically, it doesn't make sense. So for example, if the offline room can see, if I say my laptop is the same kind of laptop as Toastmaster Yanta's laptop, that makes sense. But if we want to sort of describe our body as another thing, for example, that is called a simile. So we can use the word as or like. So if we want to sort of use an analogy that our body is just like a laptop, we need to use this. Your body is just like a laptop. That brings me to this little graphic right here that I found off of Google, of course. So we can use simile to compare two different things. Something is like or as something else, such as he was as quiet as a mouse, or she swam like a fish. Whereas metaphor is also used to compare two different things. But instead of as or like, you just go with it. For example, Ali is a walking dictionary. So you don't say Ali is like a walking dictionary, that would make it a simile, but Ali is a walking dictionary. For example, if I want to use an example that I just thought about here on the spot, if you could say Aan with all of her awards, you could say Aan is a walking trophy, for example. Okay. That would make it a metaphor. So the difference between the simile and metaphor is just you use the word as or like for a simile, and in a metaphor, you just say it straight up. Like Aan is a walking trophy, for example. Okay, the third one is I heard somebody mention, I just sit down and think, what is my goals? There are two ways I think we could improve about this sentence. I just sit down and think about what my goals are. So here you could see that the to be is here is not really correct because goals here is a plural word. So it should be are, but we don't use the are in here. We move it to the end because this is in fact an indirect question. So if a question is a part of another bigger sentence, you use the to be at the end of the question phrase. So the sentence should be, I just sit down and think about what my goals are. And lastly, they welcome me very great. This, because welcome here is a verb, so at the end here, it should be replaced by an adverb. Great here is an adjective. It could be replaced with greatly, for example. Or if we want to use a word that describes welcome, we could say they welcome me very warmly. That would make it a lot more make sense. And I also would like to take note of somebody who mentioned fearness instead of fear. So here, as far as I know, fearness is not actually a word. Maybe what confuses us is when we want to convert a word into its verb form, sometimes we use ness, such as loneliness. What else? Yeah, you get what I mean. So when we want to use derivatives like this, we need to be careful because fear here is actually already a noun. So it can be a noun and a verb. Maybe that's what confuses us. So to say that you have fear, just say that you have fear. You don't have to say that you have fearness because fearness is in fact not a word. Okay, and I would just like to end my evaluation with a great quote from our fellow soon-to-be Toastmaster Lulu right here, which is, we can positively impact others by what we do and not only by what we say. So I think that's all for me. Thank you very much for having me as your grammarian. Back to you, Madam G. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mas.
Okay, thank you so much from our, thank you so much our regular, not regular. Okay, so you can open English first for Miss Rafan's employee. Okay, so I think that's all from our presentation. Okay, so grammar and one, counter and was. Okay, so everyone, because everyone is eligible to be voted, so you can vote for prepared speech, double topic speech, and evaluation speech. You can catch yourself through the link that was and so, and we can share as well as all of the meetings for today. I think we started not a little bit last. Yeah, because we have our session before this, because we have our another event, so maybe we have to prepare more, and that's the reason why our meeting is bad. But rather than talking about our meeting that we had, I think I'm very happy, not I am. Many people in here are happy because we have many guests come to our meeting. You guys want to see maybe I can meet you again next week, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. No. It's like a mother talk to children. Okay. I also want to give an insight, not an insight to our prepared speech. I think our Toastmaster Ilmi and Toastmaster Apara has prepared their speech really good. And we can push to our evaluation session in here. Toastmaster Dita and Toastmaster Yanta also deliver a good evaluation speech so they can improve our speakers' speech in the next video. And overall, I love today's meeting because everyone was very active and hope this active session can also happen in the next week. That's all from me as the general evaluator, and I will give it back again to our Toastmasters of the meeting. Toastmasters, the stage is yours. Thank you very much for watching. So everyone, let's take a picture together. I know that it's a little bit. Okay, everyone, please turn on your camera. Show us your beautiful and handsome faces. And for the offline meeting, offline attendees, can you go to this stage? Yes, so that we can take pictures together in here.
Minta tolong.
Siapa ya? Pakai ini aja, pakai ini aja. In here. Remote spotlight. Mana caranya ya? Pakai timer masih. Timer itu di mana sih? Oh ini. Bukan. Di mana caranya timer? Tadi ini bisa screenshot deh. Ini. Itu bisa screenshot aja di sini. Oh, sama kita sama.
Silakan.
Udah ada dari sana.
Oke.
Ayo mancing guys. Please turn on your camera everyone. So please balik di belakang Pak. Gimana ya?
First, I think I will take the
Yeah.
online and offline.
Yeah.
So for everyone, if you wish, you can turn on your camera so I can capture your screen, especially for the online participant. I will starting right now. Oscar.
Hi. Actually, I can help. So Yanta can post with everyone in the back to take the online picture.
Toastmaster Anja.
I think I can use the gallery view, right?
Yeah.
Ya, siapa Bapak?
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Bentar, nggak ada.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Maaf, tadi lupa masih pakai timer.
Oh iya, oke.
1, 2, 3.
Yuk,
Wait a second.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys. Okay.
Ya langsung maybe.
Udah belum?
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
Satu ya.
Oh ya. Yeah.
Jempol itu aku ya. 2024 kan ya.
So this is a very delightful meeting. We love it. So before we close the meeting, I would like to ask for some opinions from our newcomer.
Yeah.
Siapa yang namanya itu Mas
Bastian.
Mas Fikri? Bastian.
Very convinced.
Oh, okay, Mas Bastian. So can you give since you haven't got the chance to speak earlier, can you give us some kind of like testimonials? What do you think about our meeting today? Anything? Yes, you can just stand here and tell us what.
Your time is not counted. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I introduce myself.
Yeah.
I'm Fikri Puspawa dari komunitas. Actually, when I came here, I don't know what will I do in here. I just invited by Aan.
So she tried you, yeah?
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna say. So I think it's it's a good experience when I visit here. So thank you for Aan who invited me to get here. The biggest reason why I accept the invitation from Aan is because I feel I'm not good enough at speaking and also in English conversation. So maybe this is a chance for me, an opportunity to improve my speaking and also leadership,
Yeah.
leadership skills. So I'm sorry, maybe my pronunciation is not that good. But I happy to get here because the environment it is support
Yeah,
support
of course.
each other. So
Yeah.
you become confident.
Yes,
to
everyone
speak
say like that.
and
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to everyone in offline and online. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Bye.
We don't have much time. I'm so sorry, but it's really good to hear that Toastmasters, simply because Master Bas, and also simply because Master Ika, I believe, and also I think here, even though Toastmaster Aan tried them to come here, yeah, but if it's from Aan, just follow her, okay? Because she will take us to a good direction. Yeah. Guys enjoy our meeting today, and also thank you to all the newcomers in the online audience as well. I see some new faces, so we do really hope that we can see you again. Because, and one thing that I want to say is that don't ever apologize for your English, because at some points we will feel like we're not good enough at speaking English. At some points, everyone here feels the same way. But at the okay, but the thing is, please don't feel bad about that, because we are learning, so it's okay to feel that way. But after you come to the meeting, don't ever feel that way again, okay? Because we're going to learn together. So I would like to call for the ballot. Toastmaster Anja, are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Maaf ya,
I think
the song for quite a long time.
yeah.
For you. So are you
I-
ready?
I only
I think
Freezing them.
you're freezing, Banja.
Mine is freezing.
Is it winter there? Oh, very good.
votes.
We cannot hear you clearly because you are
Hi.
Banja. You're freezing.
Okay, wait. I will switch my connection, please.
Yeah, or maybe you can turn off your camera. We're so sad we cannot see your beautiful face, but I think that can be the alternative. Okay, well, waiting.
Yes, she's
Okay,
changing
guys.
her connection, so This is a problem.
We're so sorry because we have some kind of technical issues here, but if any of you needs to do the prayers, that's
Yes.
okay. Sorry, not do that. So, Anjar, are you there? Karena kita sudah tidak ada agenda lain lagi ya.
Hi
Yeah.
guys, so I'm back. I switched my connection. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yeah.
audible, clear. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so actually in my forms earlier, I only received 8 responses.
It's okay. You keep going on.
Okay, I will just announce it as it is, okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so I would like to announce for the first best prepared speaker. Please give your drum roll. Our best prepared speaker for today is Toastmaster Akara. Yay! Congratulations for Toastmaster Akara, and also congratulations to for Toastmaster Ilmi, since you have implemented several evaluations. Don't be discouraged by today's. This is just a vote, and Akara is happy to receive it. Anyway, moving on. Next agenda. The best double topic speaker for tonight is drum roll. Toastmaster Irene. Yay! Congratulations, Toastmaster Irene, the girl in the batik shirt, for being the best double topic speaker today. And the last but not least, we have our best evaluator for today, and it's quite neck to neck. The vote count. So the best evaluator for today's meeting is Toastmaster Dita. Congratulations for all winners. Back to you, Madam GE. GE, right? Or Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Anja, let's take picture, guys.
Bisa foto bentar.
It's okay. If any of you want to go for prayer, that's really okay. But tapi akan ada dari
Aku kan nggak ada agenda lagi sih.
Iya, no, ada terus yang di sini nggak ada.
Kami tak pulang. Pulang ke Bogor.
So maybe I want to ask first to our Toastmasters. Ini lupa lagi ya, lupa. Oke.
Apa? Sorry.
Are you there? Yes, go if you want.
Kalau mau duluan, takutnya telat tuh.
Iya, diserahin kok.
Nah, aku nyusul.
Jadi pas apa are you there?
Iya, tinggal aja.
Can you hear our voice?
Iya, emang. Thank you udah join.
Thank you. Join lagi ya.
Online tapi. Ya. Ya.
Udah apa?
Langsung close dulu aja.
Nyusul aja. Isya masih 17 ya.
Jadi kita foto.
Ya udah, ayo kita
Foto dulu lah. Aku fotoin deh sini.
Nih, best picture.
Ceritanya patah ya.
Pakai lipstick. Di sini aja dong.
Iren.
Pakai lipstick dong. Biar nggak salah merah sama lipsticknya. Iya dong. Kalau kita merah itu kita harus.
Mungkin begini kan kayak sertifikat gitu.
Nice. Oh, nanti jadi tinggal sekarang
Tinggal di share screen, tinggal damping-dampingan aja.
kita sholat kita. Hai, saya
Template abadi aja kita buat nanti.
terus lah itu kan kurang tebal itu buat di kamera. Terus masuk lagi yang ini.
Hello, congratulations everyone.
Why are you wearing a coat?
I want to going home.
Is
I
it
got a
hot
bicycle.
Jadi banget.
Yes.
Oh.
Every day is just riding can walk here.
Okay, I check photo for all the speakers. I'll share it.
Okay lah.
Yeah. You know.
So.
Okay.
Where is everyone?
Everyone
Prayer.
going for prayer.
Oh, great.
1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe once more in portrait mode. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Thank you,
You can go for another speech, yeah, repeated speech, I think.
Yeah.
No.
I only do 2 evaluation
Yeah.
forms. I will give
Yes.
it back to you later. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, Toastmasters.
Oh iya,
Thank you very much, Toastmaster.
Kadit aku nggak paham cara hitungnya dengan
Oke, siap-siap semuanya.
dilainin ya.
Tulis ya.
Oke, siap.
Okay.
I will end the meeting.
Okay,
Happy
great.
weekend,
See you.
everyone.
Good weekend.
See you in the next meeting.